Yes, I called my women's only gym the girl spot so that it abbreviates to the G spot so that men never find it. Yes. God. Yes, I did that.
Hey besties, it's Aspasia and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about somebody who's been around the fitness industry on social media for a long time now. Her name is Nataleebfitness and I actually followed her like literally years ago. I love her content, but she is going viral recently for creating a women's only gym. So this gym is going to be 100% for women only, no men allowed, and the internet has a lot to say about it. There's a lot of pros, a lot of cons, people for, people against. And as your personal trainer bestie, we're going to look at some of these comments today, see what this gym is all about, hear my thoughts, and of course, I would love to hear what you think in the comments below. If you stick around to the end of the video, I'm also going to be giving you some tips so you can feel more comfortable if you don't have this option of going to a women's only gym, but you're a woman who wants to start lifting weights, wants to start going to the gym, but is insecure with lifting weights and how men or even other women will judge you. Hang tight to the end of the video. I'm going to give you some tips on that. But without further ado, let's check out Nataleebfitness and her video officially announcing that she's starting this women's only gym.
Welcome to where I'm going to turn this place into the most cutesy, pink, and best women's only gym you have ever seen in your life. And if you live in Southwest London, then it's your lucky day, babe, because I'm right around the corner. And if you currently go to a mixed gym where there are men and you feel intimidated or a little bit uncomfortable, then you know exactly where you're supposed to be. But in the meantime, I want you guys to have as much input as me in this whole entire process. So what color should I paint the walls? And what equipment do you want in here? And what do you want and need to turn this place into the most safe haven thing you have ever experienced in your whole entire life? So welcome to the girl spot, where you feel safe, protected, and you can thrive in a space built just for you.
So it is called the Girls Spot. That is the name of her women's only gym in South London, I think she says. And then she did in fact figure out what color she wanted to paint it in. If it was up to me, I would paint it turquoise, okay? The color of that ukulele and my neon sign right there, that's my favorite color, obviously, also kind of the color of this couch. That would be my choice, okay? If I could have my own gym, everything would be turquoise, blue, greens, that color palette. But obviously, since it's women only, we already know what color she's probably gonna choose. So let's see what color she chose to paint it.
I've just painted my women's only gym the most gorgeous baby pink in the whole entire world. Imagine waking up every day, you get to go to a women's only gym where there are no men, and you get to be in a space that has women at the forefront and is this fucking cute. If you manage to secure a membership at the Girl Spot gym, you are so lucky. I decided to paint my whole entire gym pink because every time I go to a gym, the walls are either black or they're grey. And that is so fucking depressing. I want to train somewhere where I feel uplifted, where there's a vibe, the music is great, and there are aesthetics. When I asked you guys what colour should I paint the walls, someone said black. And let me tell you something, if you want black walls inside of a cutesy women's only gym, you may as well keep your membership at Pure Gym, or The Gym, because we are not that. So this is what I consider a girl's dream, training somewhere where women are at the forefront and was created by a woman.
Of course, she chose pink. Baby pink, it's super cute, okay? Don't get me wrong. I just happen to not really be a pink girl. Comment below if you could have your dream gym, what color would it be? I'm not a pink girl and I don't totally love the stereotype of the women's only gym needing to be pink. Kind of saw that coming, obviously, and this is a place where I wouldn't necessarily feel like my most uplifted self because I don't really love pink. I actually tend to like the black and the darker colors. I work out at Equinox and there it's almost all black and neutral colors, which honestly I actually really like. But to each their own. I totally understand why you'd see a women's gym and think that you'd want to make it pink. Totally get it. Clearly it's probably her favorite color too or something. So I really do love the sentiment though of just making it feel comfortable, making it feel light, making the music really good, making it feel like a sense of community. I really hope she does achieve all of this in this gym because that would be a game changer. It is true that nowadays in gyms it can be a little bit intimidating. I've been working out for almost 14 years and I'm a personal trainer. I make other people's programs. I've worked in a ton of different gyms. I make my own program. I feel really really confident about it. I love lifting weights. The gym is actually one of my safe places. I love it. And still, you guys, I went to Gold's Gym for the first time right when I moved to LA, and it was scary. And that is coming from me. Like, I never thought I'd be intimidated at the gym, and Gold's Gym was just like a bunch of men lifting super heavy. They were all huge. I felt like they were all looking at me. It was super crowded. Yeah, I definitely got to experience that firsthand at Gold's Gym. So I could only imagine what it would feel like if you weren't really comfortable in the gym already. It can be super intimidating. So I do love this idea. And while most people seem to be so on board with this concept, on X, there was actually a lot of people who said they don't think anybody would really join this gym. For instance, this user said, "Your business is gonna fail. Women gym for male attention, whether consciously or subconsciously." I don't think this is necessarily true. I definitely don't go to the gym for male attention. Actually, it's one of the last things I want, okay? I don't like when people approach me at the gym. Even my friends know not to bother me when I'm working out. I have like dated guys from the gym. Like, guys have asked me out at the gym, and I've dated a few guys at the gym. And this is honestly even worse, because once you stop dating, or if something happens or goes wrong, then it's even more awkward, and you're just like really scared every time you go to the gym that you'll run into them. So I definitely don't recommend dating at the gym. Definitely. Now that I think about it, maybe this women's gym is actually a really better concept than I thought. But clapping back at these haters, these people that clearly think that her gym is gonna fail, she put, 13,000 women have registered their interest in my women's only gym in 21 days. As you can see, a woman registers their interest every 4 to 6 minutes. Your opinion is void. That is so impressive. I'm actually really proud of her, because I have, like I said, followed her for a while, and she really does work hard. And I think this concept is really great. Like, all jokes aside, all personal anecdotes aside, I think it is really important for not only women, people in general, but women specifically, because we do tend to get the most harassed at the gym or feel the most uncomfortable, especially when you want to start lifting weights for the first time and you don't know what you're doing. It can feel really intimidating to have men watching you. And just my personal opinion, I really do hope that she has real heavy weights at this gym. I hope she takes it seriously with the equipment. I hope it's not just like a light, fun girl spot. You know, like, I get that. I get the attraction towards that and wanting it to be different and fun and light. But at the same time, a lot of women, especially nowadays, do want to lift really heavy and want to pick up those heavy weights. So I really hope there is a mix of equipment. Knowing her and her workouts, I definitely think she's going to have the heavy equipment and have the intense stuff. It'll probably just be in lighter colors. It'll be more of a fun vibe, which I love. I'm very, very interested to see what she's gonna have in this space. Comment below, again, what would be in your dream gym? And really quick, you guys, if you are trying to lose weight, I do have a Fat Loss 101 guide that breaks down weight loss into 3 simple steps so you can start losing weight today, and that is totally free. All you gotta do is click the link below. And before I end the video, I wanted to put a few tips out there for you if you're watching this and you're uncomfortable at the gym, especially with men at the gym that you see that you think are watching you, or you feel insecure. Maybe you want to start weightlifting, you don't know where to start. I'm going to give you a few tips as your personal trainer bestie, so let's run through them. Number 1 has to be to get a trainer or get someone to make a program for you. When you go to the gym prepared and with a program, you know exactly what you're doing, exactly what weights to grab, exactly how much you're going to lift. This can help you feel so confident in what you're doing, where you don't have to be looking around and wondering who's looking at you, who's looking at your form. Get a trainer, get someone like me, an online coach who can give you a program so you can go into the gym with a plan. Number 2 is a little bit more physical, okay? I have this little hack that I do sometimes when I really, really, really don't want anyone to see me. I don't want to see anyone. I don't want to talk to anyone. I'll just put on a baseball cap. I put on a baseball cap and then my big headphones. So I have these Beats headphones, baseball cap. It's very obvious that I don't want anyone to talk to me, anybody to look at me, especially with the hat. You can kind of look down and like it won't be an issue, hopefully. So that is another little hack. And another physical tip, not just a hat or headphones, I like to wear really baggy clothes sometimes, especially when I don't want to be talked to, don't want to be approached. I just put on like a big sweatshirt and I just hang out, do my thing. It feels really comfortable to me to wear things that I'm comfy in. So do with that what you will. Of course, some women are going to love the biker short sports bra look and that's how they feel comfortable. Do what makes you feel comfortable. And of course, there is nothing wrong with taking a few dumbbells or a few sets of dumbbells going into a private room if there's no classes in there. or going into a corner of the gym. Like I said, if you have a program already, you can ask your coach, like, just send me a program with just a few dumbbells. There are plenty of amazing workouts you can get done with just a set of dumbbells. I promise you can get just as good of a workout without using all the machines, traveling all around the gym. So if you want to just be in a little safe corner, especially in the beginning, that is totally fine. You are still gonna get results. And if you do want like a shy girl gym hack video where I show you some workouts or exercises you can use in the corner of the gym with dumbbells, let me know. I would love to make that for you. And of course, another little hack is to buddy up in the gym. Find a workout partner, somebody you can kind of just like be your safe person at the gym. Even if you guys aren't doing the exact same workout, it can be really comforting to have someone else that you know, so that you know you're not alone going to the gym. And my last little bit of advice is, you guys, nobody is really watching you. I know that it seems really intimidating when you go to the gym, especially when there's a bunch of men. They're all lifting a lot of weights and you have no idea what you're doing. It's your first time, or maybe you're a seasoned gym goer, but you still feel a little bit insecure. I promise no one is really paying as much attention as you think you are. Just think to yourself, am I watching other people? No. When you think about every time you've been to the gym, is there anybody that you remember in your head, like, oh, that person, I remember a week later that she was looking weird, she was doing this exercise wrong? No, obviously not. And there's a really like 99.9% chance that no one is thinking about that about you. I promise that if you continue to go to the gym, even when you feel uncomfortable, it is like a muscle that you have to work. You're gonna feel more comfortable every single time, just like you get stronger every single time you lift weights. You got this. I believe in you. Every time you go to the gym, you're doing something really good for you, so feel confident in yourself. In general, I do think that this women's only gym is a really good idea. I don't see why they wouldn't become more popular coming up. I'd be curious to know the success rate of it. What do you think? Would you join a women's only gym? What color would you paint it? What equipment would you want to have? Let me know in the comments below. I really hope that you got value or entertainment out of today's video, and if you did, I would love it if you would subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss a video from your personal trainer bestie. And I will see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.